Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We are back in Factorization and we're moving and grooving here on tier 4. Tier 3, I should say. We're working towards tier 4. Oh man, we got lots to do. And last episode we were working on stators. We're almost done. All we got to do is combine these materials up. So we need a machine with the 4 inputs. That's like the manufacturer or something, right? We can do tier 3 now. I'm going to uncheck the highest tier because we're going to see Mark IV stuff, I think. Well, maybe not. Okay, 4 inputs. We've got steel frames, steel plates. We can do Fabricator Mark III. Let's build this monster. And where do we want to put it? Let's see. We got, our steel beams are way down here. We're going to be getting. This guy sure sticks out. It's a little bit of a bummer. I guess I should have. Wish we could move things around a little easier. I don't think we can. So we're going to have to do a little bit of belt weaving. Where would we want to put this? I mean, I could put it all the way out here. Maybe we just do that. Let's do that. I'm going to go here. Why not? All right, let's get everything routed in here. These guys, this is our copper wire coming in. I always go one too far. We can't rotate once it's placed. Delete. Ooh, now it doesn't want to delete this time. We can run the rest of the belts. We'll fix it later. I kind of wanted to stick out one. Like here. And then that. This can go in. Maybe this guy, how do we want to do it? Let's go here. Just thinking about aesthetics right now. It's not any big deal. We can route these any way we want. Try to do something that looks a little bit reasonable. And as per usual, I'm going one further out than I want to every time. I'll have to fix these once they get built, perhaps. Want this one going up. This one's going to go in. And that's going to meet up with this guy. Boom. Let's pick our recipe. This is going to be stators. Boom. We know we want to feed those into our supply bus, so let's do that. We've got that belt right here. So we need to split right off of the output. We'll send some of that straight on up to our building supply bus. This last one, there we go. Okay, our workers are doing their thing. Let's see. Now we're sending steel beams up into our building materials. Let's see if we need to do that anymore. What do we got? We've got 171 steel beams in there. It's not horrible. I guess we could still keep sending them. Copper wire. We don't have hardly any copper wire up here. Ooh, yeah, let's send copper wire up. That is this belt right here for copper wire. I'm going to unpause that one. Boom. That'll get more supply in there. How about rotors? 80 rotors. That's fine. It's actually kind of truncating here, which is a little unfortunate. I see 157 steel plates, looks like. I think we're good there. We'll let that go. Hopefully they'll decommission this belt for me. Could drop down more workers. Cash is low now after building what we've been building here. We took a hit. Okay, I need to decommission this belt. Delete. We need to turn that one to the side. I wish we could rotate them once they're placed, but we can't. We'll let the workers do their thing, and then we need to think about the final one. Let's go look at that. Research tier 3. Our last one in tier 3 is a linear motor. We need rotors. We're going to share those. Stators, we'll share those. Frames and bearings will probably make factories for those, I think, new factories. We're going to upgrade some machines here too. I'm just waiting for these guys to catch up in their building tasks. But we can upgrade this manufacturer that's making steel beams for us and this fabricator that's making frames. Guys waiting on steel beams. It's kind of a bummer. Because we are sharing steel beams, or we're going to be, and we're already a little light on production. So that's not so great to see, but we'll make it work. Hey, it's doing that thing again. Yeah, these belts are getting placed and they have something already on them. That was the one little quirk I mentioned, I think, at the end of last episode. That I'm not sure. Oh, maybe not. No, this is steel beams coming in. That's fine. This is all fine. I take it back. That's not an issue. Not an issue. That is working as it should. Okay, good. We got that belt gone. Let's actually place it in the right orientation here. Boink. Hey, workers are doing their thing. Cash is okay. It doesn't look stellar, does it? I'd like to see that constantly climbing. Seems like it's declining. Let's look at our costs. Near my factory. What is that dropping off? That must be wages or something. We don't have any loans, so we're in good shape. Our factory value keeps going up. We're worth 4.5 million. We can borrow. Oh man, we can borrow 4.5 million bucks if we want to. Doesn't really have a line here for income, does it? Here are expenses. I guess they're starting to come down. We just spent a lot on wages, but is this going to catch up? Let's take a look at our little money setup over here. Where's that? That's up a ways. Basically these two lines. We did redirect some copper wire up to our supply hoppers here. We still only have 53, so we need to keep that going. This one's a little limited on supply. All right. Oh, we got tons of belt to place. Workers. What's going on with the workers? I thought I saw them just sitting up here, right? That means we're missing materials. And these are just level 1 belts. Let's see what we're actually missing. Mark 1 belts is just iron plates. Let's send iron plates up. I'm gonna restart that belt. And that's going to take a while to resupply, unfortunately. Oh, man. But that's our issue. We don't have any iron plates in storage. And actually, ingots are slow. Ingots are slow coming into our plate production, or iron plate production. We could pull this hopper out and put a faster one in. I could upgrade these belts. That might help. I guess upgrading the belts we can do that no matter what. Upgrade those belts, see what happens. like that is helping, right? Let's do that down here too. I don't know what it takes for the upgraded belts. Let's see what I'm spending. Iron plates. I don't know, maybe just copper wire. Hopefully it's just copper wire to get those upgraded. All Mark IIs. Let's do all of these guys. I'm spending time over here. We need, because we need plates in order to finish this construction down here. We need to get more iron plates. And so I'm just trying to speed up the production lines leading into that. These machines are already Mark IIIs. You cannot upgrade to Mark IV, not for a good long time. These are Mark IIIs. Those are Mark IIIs. We're waiting on plates. We can probably upgrade some of the other stuff. That's Mark III. That's Mark III. Those are good. This guy here is a Mark II. That can be upgraded. Get that going. And I think this big jumbo guy down here can be upgraded too. Let's just double check stuff. That's all looking good. Yeah, this guy can go too. Let's upgrade this guy. Mark III. Speed up our production as much as we can. Still got lots of belts to place. Waiting on plates. Iron plates. They are bringing them. Cash keeps going down. That's an issue. That is a big problem. Big problem. Big problem. We don't have a lot we can sell. Should we just do more of this copper production? Just set up some more cash generation. We almost have room to just... Oh. Well, I'm gonna say we got a belt here we need to place. In fact, let's do one of these. And put this belt going straight down. I got double copper. And then maybe I can sell the overflow. Just not sure how much we're going to need. Yeah, cash is going down. We kind of need to move on that. Let's do it. I'm going to grab this copper wire production. I guess we'll stick with that for now. For our main money earner. It seems like it's fast. And I guess we'll just fill up some gaps in our factory, right? We've got room here to do it. Out here. And I need copper. Do I have copper nearby? Up top. Copper ore. Plop these guys down. One. Oh, man. Misclicked. And now I got to wait for that thing to get decommissioned. Bummer. And then I think what I want to do is get a... Oh, look at our cash, man. It's really going down. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Trade. Sell. Copper wire. Sell. Take that. And we're going to put this right there. Boom. Okay, we got a little bit of cash infusion there. Whoops, pardon my misclicks. Let's go up top. Looking at our copper sales. Yeah, that's down this way. We're taking a little bit of a hit because this production line is sending copper wire into storage. What are we doing now on copper wire? 70. That's not a ton. I think we need to keep that supplying our storage. This is always going to be sales. So let's send this up. Boom, 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 boom. Come on. Gotta get this last little segment here. That one can go. Delete. This one is continuously sell. That's going to sell copper wire. We're going to put down a few of these. Okay, now I can copy this. Careful where I place it. Cash is way low. We're going to actually have to take a loan here. We're going to have to do it quick. I'm actually going to pause. Let's take a loan. Let's take a loan. Let's take a loan. How about 80 grand? Just to buy us some time. Okay, I'll hit play. Hopefully these guys will start building. Keep on building, workers. Now our frame production, our iron frame production is being starved out on steel plates. But that's okay. Now, we can go through the planner, or you can, if you like. We hit the planner, we can say, hey, here we want iron frames and we want, 100 per minute. And it will tell us the exact ratios of all the machines we need. We say mark 3 machines across the board. It'll tell me exactly how many machines I need of each one if I want to keep track of the ratios. I'm just kind of eyeballing it by choice, by personal preference. But this is here if you want to really get precise about how many machines you need of each type and scale it out. It's built into the game. It's not a mod like a Factorio. It's all right here. So that's pretty cool. I tend not to worry too much. I actually prefer to eyeball it. I don't know. I seem to have more fun doing that, and I don't want it to feel like work. But that's available. So hopefully people aren't getting frustrated with how I'm playing here. But that's what I do. We're waiting on plates for all of this. Everything's waiting on iron plates. We could make new iron plate production and just copy that. That's this top branch. How's it doing? It's trying. I think our storage is probably empty of iron plates, right? Yeah, nothing. Yeah, we've got steel plates. We don't have iron plates. Getting there. We're getting there. I like to prioritize the cash, though, because we're going to have to take another loan out here soon. See, this guy's got, yeah, it's got all the inventory it needs. We can't upgrade this. Only thing I could do if I wanted to is copy another one of these. Maybe I will. Let's do it. But man, we're going to have to wait again for this to get, we're going to have to wait for it to get built. But then we'd have separate production of iron plates just for our construction purposes. And that would help our iron frame production. So let's do it. Let's copy this little branch. Got a lot of excess junk here. In fact, I think I've got a cleaner place to copy down here, right? That is where? Is this it? Iron plates right there. Yeah, this is a little cleaner. I'm going to have to take another loan, believe it or not. I don't like it. I don't like it. Let's go 100 grand. 100 grand. Boom. All right, where was I? I'm looking for iron plates again. That's this stretch. I think we can do it more compact than this, right? Yeah, let's copy this up here. I'm just going to do it right. Trying to see if I've got this semi-symmetric. That'll work. And I just need iron. Oops. Select that, copy it. You. And we'll take this guy. Right there. That goes straight in. This one comes up. Boom. Boom. And then this goes to join our little supply bus. And I think this has the recipe, right? Iron plates. Yep. So that'll help. We'll still keep iron plates being shared here so we can shore up the supply. But once this is up and running, maybe we can just have all the iron plates in this factory go feed the iron frames because we need those too. And then this might be able to catch up. It's just we did so much building all at once. Love to get this built. This is our cash flow right here. We're going to duplicate this a couple times too. Maybe put one down here. Maybe 4 of these. 4 copper wire productions all feeding into the same hopper. And we'll upgrade the belt. And that'll get us more cash. Just got to wait for workers here. I don't want to get too caught up in building more stuff because it's just going to slow stuff down more. I'm not sure how they prioritize what they're going to work on. They are all waiting on plates. I could actually pause this belt even. Do it. That's going to slow down frames. It's going to speed up our construction. We only got one machine in our whole factory making plates. We're down on cash again. I got to pause and actually take another loan. Oh man, something we built is chewing up cash, or it's just these workers. For both. Let's go 200 grand. Man, I don't like it. I don't like it. I hope we're not in a death spiral here. I think we can pull out of it. I think we'll pull out of it. All about the plates. What are we doing on wire? Copper wire. Yeah, the copper wire's not great either. 46. What else do we have a lot of that we want to shut off? Steel beams, maybe? Let's shut those off. That is this belt right here. So I'm going to shut it off up here. Pause that belt. And copper sheets, that's from disassembling machines. We don't even have copper sheets routed up here. Copper ore, that's all garbage. We can maybe... We can... we might be able to set one of these constructors to allow workers to put items in. Maybe some idle workers will take the copper ore out of storage and pop it into this smelter. Yeah, they're taking the plates as soon as they can. They're building. We are making stators. We've got 12 stators in inventory. They're not being routed anywhere else right now, but we are getting all the inputs in, so that's good. A few more belts here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 belts, and we can start generating more cash. Waiting on plates. There's 4 more going. There's the 4 that preceded these 4 on the belt. We're getting 4 belts at a 4 belts at a time. Of course, in random locations, apparently. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, it's kind of agonizing watching this. So slow. Again, we're just waiting on these iron plates. 4 at a time. 4 belts at a time. We probably have like about, I don't know, 20 belts that need to be placed here. And then we should be in the clear of this bottleneck. Can't do anything to speed up this assembler. We're going to have more plates here. If we're desperate, we could duplicate this factory right underneath too. And have a bunch of plates if this becomes a recurring issue. But I don't think it's going to be. One, two, three, four. Four more belts there we need. That belt we don't really care about. And these we do. This is going to increase our plate production so we don't have to wait anymore. So slow and painful, but we're getting there. Let me see what this guy's carrying. Yeah, iron plate. Couple more batches and we should be good. 4 plates are needed down there, and we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. So 9 plates. We're getting real close now. So we can get back to it. And then we got to keep an eye on our cash. We took like a 200 grand loan. Probably like 300 and close to 400 grand we've borrowed just recently. So we need this going too. This might be the next priority. Once we get those plates in production, we're going to clone our cash generation because we need it. And that copper wire seems to be fairly fast, fairly profitable, and fairly compact. I kind of like it. I'm not sure if there's a limit on how many we can spam in here. Okay, cash is getting low, like seriously low. We're going to have to take another loan. I don't like it. I'm going to pause just so we don't go bankrupt. My factory, let's go 100 grand. We've already got 322,000 in loan. But I think we're going to pull out of this. Hit play. This episode's all about finances, apparently. 2 more stinky belts. Going to be 1 after this guy drops his off. And then we'll be selling again. Okay, we've got plate production up and running over here. That is good. There it goes. It just kicked on. Maybe we upgrade these belts. Make sure these, looks like they're getting plenty of ore fast enough, but we'll see. It may have been backed up for quite a while. There we go. Now those are faster. Okay, we're seeing some plates. We're seeing some plates there. Cash is at 112. Okay, we're now starting to send resources in. Let's duplicate what we've got going on here a few times, so we can make sure we stay cash positive. I'm going to copy that and do it right underneath. And then we'll upgrade this belt too. How about just like this? Kind of like it. Oh, don't you do it. Okay, good. Got it. And then up. Let's let this sell and then we'll queue these things up for upgrade. We've got 76 in the hopper. About, oh my gosh, look at our cash. I actually have to take another loan, believe it or not. Let's do 40 grand, or let's do another 100 grand. Boom. We're burning through the cash. Something's chewing up cash like crazy. We're going to try and recover. We need 20 more wire in here, and we will get 100 grand, I think. Unless the price went down or something. I think we're still getting good money for the stuff we're selling. I don't think that's changed, actually. Once this sells, I'm going to upgrade belts. Man, we are just, look how fast we're going through the cash. We are producing a lot of stuff that we're not selling. That might be a symptom, right? Let's go to Mark IIs for these at least. In fact, let's do all of them. These will cash up. We're not losing any production here. The copper wire will just get stored up in the constructors. I think they can hold at least 100. Keeping my eye on our bank balance here. It's depressing. Here come our workers. Hopefully they can get this belt upgraded. Or that's fine too. Any work on the cash production is good. That's fine. Now these guys should start their job. 100,000. What are we doing on those steel plates? Or iron plates, I should say. Let's see. Iron plates, can we see them in here? That one's filled 100%. Maybe there's some in here. 45 iron plates. Okay, we're doing better on those. I am going to now pause this belt. And now all the iron plates from this production line will go into producing the iron frames. Okay, this looks decent. These have tons of ore. And this guy's got tons of ingots. So they're fine. Okay, this belt has been improved. So these guys should be filtering in there fairly quickly. Let's upgrade the rest of these belts because I think we're going to do more. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. Upgrade to Mark IIs. We're going to have to take another loan. We're actually in a little bit of trouble here. I don't know why. I'll pause. Oh boy. We've got 450 grand borrowed. We can still take 5 million out. So we're not in imminent threat. Let's go 200 grand. More loan. Play. We'll keep scaling up our copper wire production for probably the rest of this episode. I think that's all we're going to do. Plates are fine now. We're out of that trouble. But we want to replicate and upgrade a lot of stuff here. How are these guys doing? The constructors, kind of like smelter constructors, they've got tons of ore. And they are upgraded. Okay, here comes the wire. I just want to make sure that I can add more to this bus. I think I can. I think I can. Let's do another one. Where's that going to go? Right there. I guess I can't, right? Let's take a different amount. Might be able to go a little closer. I guess we're kind of keeping them separated by one, right? There. Keeping an eye on my cash. We're okay. You and you. Belt going up. I know I should probably just place the upgraded belts here on my hotbar, right? Let's do that. What are tier 3 belts? Steel plates and copper wire. I think we can probably go with those now. Let's hotbar 1 those from now on. So that's gonna, we'll stick with Mark 3 belts. These aren't even Mark 3 yet. Everybody's producing. I see progress bars running here, so I'm happy about that. Not happy about our cash situation, but we're about to get another infusion here when this sells. Soon, I hope. I hope. Okay, there we go. We just got another 100 grand. Do we want to have, we got pairs of 2 here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do we think we can get it in 6 more feeding this same bus? Or do we need another one of these? Or should I just copy this whole thing right next to it? I think that's the way to go, but I'm going to wait until this gets built. I know this is kind of a slower episode. We're not really expanding the factory, but we got to look after our cash. We are in a bit of a spiral. And it's all of a sudden, I don't know if it's these fabricators just are consuming a ton of energy. Let's look at this. We're down to 19,000. Oh my gosh. It's not good. We're really not good. I got to take another loan. Oh man, I'm getting nervous. What is it? We're paying interest on these loans too, so it's not so great. Let's go 400,000 here. See if we can pull out of this. We get almost $1 million in loans now. We could try selling some advanced products that we've got. And we could have optimized this to take every overflow and have it directed into a sales hopper, but it would be a little bit messy to do that, I think. Okay, these are going, let's take this whole mess now. And just plan on copying this whole darn thing. That might do right there. Boom. I don't know if we're getting a worse price when we use a bunch of these little supply, or no, I think that's all we can do is use these little supply ones. Yeah, we're going to place the faster belts here from scratch right from the start, so we don't have to anything to upgrade. Got lucky there. All right, we took a 400 grand loan. We're at 379 now. Hopefully this thing is filling fast. Not real fast. We got belts here to upgrade. Let's wait. Let's wait till this is all built. So yeah, the rest of this episode, I'm just going to work on this stuff. If you guys want to sign off early, if you haven't already, go for it. I'm just going to monitor our cash for a while. Make sure that we're cash flow positive. We're clearly not there right now. And again, I'm not quite sure what it's costing us. We're buying a ton of material, right? On a regular interval. Factory's getting kind of big. Let me zoom out. We got a lot going on. But I am kind of partial to the copper because it's so fast. You know, getting 100 of these stators and trying to sell those, we would make a ton of money. Man, it takes a while. between each batch. They were 257. We got a little pocket here. I could maybe put a node here and just run a belt underneath and up. Or just another column next to this. Might look better. We got room here if we wanted to put cash generation. We might do it too. Plates, I think we're in good shape. We dodged that bullet, or we solved that problem, I should say. I think we're fine there. We're a little far from our supply hoppers, so the workers are going slower. We could get some more workers. Right now, I think it's just the distance that's slowing them down. I think we've got all the materials. They're fully upgraded, all these guys. We have 10. Let's see if we can get by with the 10. I don't have a way of speeding up the game. This is as fast as it goes. I do have belt here I want to upgrade, but I want to do one thing at a time. This isn't backed up, so it's fine for now. Okay, it looks like a batch of wires coming through. We're not losing any production when this belt is full. They're just queuing up in these constructors. But I'm anxious to get to the last thing. Right now we're doing the stators. Oh, got to keep an eye on this cash though. I'm a little nervous about getting too distracted, because I got to keep taking loans. I think once we hit bankruptcy, I think this happened before to me in my last short playthrough. And I think it just asks you if you want to take a loan or something. I'd like to try and avoid hitting 0 in this playthrough if I can, just for my own personal pride. Maybe starting out with level 3 belts wasn't so smart, because I think they're making multiple trips to bring the materials down for each belt. How are we doing on wire up here? Gotta wait till these workers get out of my way. Copper wire, 134. And I'm going to leave that going. We got copper wire. We got a copper wire production right here that's being sent into just supply building materials. All these belts that we're building do require copper wire. Okay, we're at 189. Yeah, this is going to take forever. Maybe we get a few more workers. I hate to spend the money right now doing this, but let's do 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try 5 more and we'll upgrade these guys too. We might end up having to take a loan. If we need to, we do it. Fine. Let's get these guys all upgraded though, so they move fast. And again, they have to make multiple trips for each segment of belt because these are level 3 belts. I don't know if there's a way to shift click this. I doubt it. Doesn't seem to work. We'll just do it the manual way and hit play. And yep, I'm going to have to take a loan. I'm going to do it. We're going to go 400 grand, maybe 500 grand. How much can we take now? We still take 5 million. Let's take 600 grand. Man, I don't like it. Okay. I'm throwing away money on interest. I have 5 more workers. This will be a longer episode because I want to clear this problem if we can. What just happened? Did I not hit okay on that loan? How are we down to 19,624? I have no idea. I don't know. Let's take another loan. Let's take $1 million loan. Boom. And hit play and watch our cash. What is going on? Okay, this guy's going. We do have access wire here. Let's cash in on that too. Right here, this production. I've got 2 guys producing copper and it's backed up. I've put a splitter here on purpose so we can send the overflow straight into a sales copper. So let's do that. Tab, trade, copper wire, boom, sell for 100, boom, and we're going to put it right. Let's put it right here. I want to capture both. I want to capture the output from both of these. So I actually need a splitter down here. Oh man, once I do it, it's going to take forever to get it though, because all this has to be built. So for now, we'll just take it off the top. And let me grab the cheap belts. Mark 1s, just in the interest of getting something happening here. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, they finally got this belt placed. The rest of this shouldn't be as many trips. Here they come. We're a little over 1 million. Can't tell if it's climbing up or down yet. Okay, we're finally going to start smelting up some copper ingots at least. We got some production starting. Maybe with the next trip of all these workers, they'll finish this line. We're about to get a cash infusion of 100 grand, but we're still going to be behind, right? We took $1 million loan just recently. Yeah, we're up to 943. We need to get this going, guys. Okay, we've got 1 line of wire. And we've got this one up here is now starting to fill up. That's a good sign. Okay, now we're fully up and running on our second wire guy here. I don't think I actually need to upgrade this belt. I think it's going to empty out and be just fine. But I bet we need one more setup like this. At least. Oh, man. This little section of belt feels like it could be upgraded. And what are our workers doing? They are ready to do more. Let's do another one. Do another one of these whole setups. Maybe not this one. Let's go with the cheaper belts. That's this whole mess. Boom. What do we need? We need 3 squares for our hopper and then another 3 squares, I think. I think we're like this to be symmetric. Yeah, one. Boy, it's hard to tell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's it. Boom. You. Not sure why these don't copy over with the rest of it. What are we doing on cash? Not good. 733. If we can get this thing to climb past 1 million, then we'll know we're in good shape. This one looks like it needs to be set to continuously sell, resell. Hopefully that starts filling up again. Looks like it is now, yep. $704,000. Wait for this to build. I'm tempted to build another one of these. Maybe right here. I don't know if it would fit. Seems like it might. I'm not going to count all that. We'll see when we try and cut and paste it. But we want this one done first. Got 15 workers. They're all 5-star workers. But yeah, boy, we sure ran into cash issues. Let's take a look at our loan. Look at that, $1.36 million in loans. And so we're paying, that's this expense line here, I'm guessing, this top one. Once we pay off that loan, our income won't be going down so fast. So some of this isn't our cash flow. Some of it's just paying off the loan. Once that loan is, if we can ever get ahead of the 8-ball here and pay off that loan, we might be doing pretty good cash positive, but it doesn't hurt to put more of these things down. We're going to need cash to upgrade our workspace here too. We're growing. These are all draining, I think, pretty good. This guy's doing a little bit. This could be reconfigured too. This fabricator is working. It's just really slow. That guy is building our stators. We want to move on, right? We want to do the I want to do the linear motors. That's what's next. But man, we've got to have cash. And you can see the power usage to make this. And that's basically expense for us. And if we're not selling, like we're only selling copper wire right now. We've been saving everything else for building materials. Yes, we don't have to do that. We could build something out just for selling. Like maybe this. See these? Keep an eye on the cash. Looks like we're starting to climb up. That's a good sign. Like these stators, right? This whole block. Ooh, plus all this block though. Right? We're sharing steel frames, are we? No, we're sharing steel beams. That's down here. So yeah, that's a pretty big thing of production. But say we did. Say we wanted to sell stators. These steel stators. Let's see what we would get. Probably get a ton of money for those. Trade. Stators. Boom. What do you think we'll get for 100? I'm going to guess 1.2 million. No, 516,000. I'm guessing that's more profitable than copper wire, but man, that's a huge factory for that. And the production coming out of this is they're not flying off the production line. It's kind of why I like the copper. I don't know, space-wise. I probably should be putting these a little closer together. All right, I thought this would actually be assembled quite a bit faster. Taking longer than I thought. Are we doing okay on supplies? I guess. Everybody's moving. What are we doing on our iron plates? Hopefully much better. 159. Copper wire, we got 36 in there, and we've got 126 here. That's looking pretty good. We'll let that stack up. We need that for the belts. Seems like we could definitely extend these further down if we wanted to. In fact, we could probably take a blueprint all the way across these three and add below. Maybe we will. We're going to go a little bit longer this episode because I want to know that we're in the clear on the cash before we start building out more factory. We are paying down the debt as we grind along here, but we've got a lot of debt to pay off. We're down to 1.03 million, right? It's down from like 1.6. Okay, we're finally starting to smelt some ingots. Eventually this line will come online. This line will come online. That's a fairly intuitive statement. Okay, these guys are waiting for what? There's still stuff to build. What are we short on? Constructors Mark IIIs. We're missing something to make those. Let's see what it is. Constructor Mark IIIs, steel plates, and a bunch of iron stuff, right? And a rotor. How are we doing? We're waiting on something. Steel plates. I don't see steel plates. Did we shut that off? We might have. Might have shut that supply off. Is that... This is steel beams. How are we doing on those? We got 276 steel beams. Those are fine. Steel plates. Steel frames. This is our steel plate stuff, isn't it? Yeah. Let's unpause this. We ran out of steel plates. Restart that belt. So we'll start supplying those. We don't have any in storage either. Bummer. Yeah, we need steel plates for these Mark III constructors that we've got going on. Oh, man. It's always something. Tell you what. We're still negative cash flow. And it's going to be a while before this line. Tell you what, let's wrap the episode here. It's been about an hour. I'll let this run between episodes. I'm going to keep focusing on cash. It's going to take a while. May need to stretch these lines down a little bit. One more. I was kind of hoping not to keep this space free so we could build another factory out. We're going to need to upgrade the factory, but I'll let this run. I will try to overcome our cash problems. And then when we start up next episode, hopefully we can get to the end of tier 3, which is setting up production for these linear motors. But yeah, let's wrap it here. For Analysis Glidercat, saying thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoy this series on factorization. I do really sincerely enjoy this game. It's pretty cool. I usually don't like building in confined spaces like this, games like this. I don't play a lot of factory games where we're in kind of tight quarters. Because it's hard to rework and expand. Like if I want to put larger supply things or something, it's just a little harder to move around. But we're doing all right, and we can expand this canvas pretty well. And we'll do that within the next few episodes. But yeah, we'll leave it here for now. I want to thank patrons and channel members for their support. Really, really appreciate it. It's what makes this content possible. And I also want to thank those of you that have been giving the videos a thumbs up. I'm told that helps my tiny channel grow, so I appreciate that. I'll see you all in the next episode where hopefully we'll be cash positive. I'll see you then.